Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to the sauna. We're all living in it right now, especially if you live in the UK. If you do in America or other parts of the world with air conditioning, we're all very jealous. Welcome back. So then, take a look at what you can see in front of you. And you can see last time we met then, Paris Saint-Germain and Rennes, both dealt with, both beaten. And we've had a little bit of Europa League action between that as well. Elsewhere, though, Nice beat them, Reims beat them, Toulouse beat them. Nims beat them. Are we second still, viewers? Yes, we are, but some important news on that. We also beat Udinese, as I say, in the Europa League. A 0-0 draw in that game, or one game that we've actually faltered in. And the Europa League, actually, it's Besiktas as well, another one. Similarly 0-0 in one of those games as well. So, struggling here and there, but generally speaking, we're doing okay. So, Norwich to come in that. If we get to the final, we'll do the final, but other than that, probably not. Okay, today though, Bordeaux and Lyon. We're going to play the French Cup final. I was in two minds really. It was like, do we do this as an episode or don't we? Of course, we've won it before. I think to win another trophy, it's probably worth bringing into a video. We've got Bordeaux as well, midweek as well, so we've got not long to prepare for that cup final. I mentioned there was some big news. We are still second in the table, viewers, but there's been a development. 2 points the gap now, and that's because PSG are on the rope. They're in the mud, viewers. They're in the mud. They've lost to Arsenal in the Champions League, and they're still through in that, luckily for us. So they've got extra games to play among some of the other matches too. But Rennes 2-2 away from home, dropping points. They've got 4 games to go, or 5 games to go. So I should say they've got Lens this weekend. So maybe this could happen, viewers. Maybe this could happen. I mean, it's unlikely, but it could. Our run-in is pretty tough. Like, we played Bordeaux today, we've got Nantes coming up, we've got Montpellier, Guingamp and Lyon, and every single league game we know matters so much. We have to beat Bordeaux here, so let's run you through the team that I'm hoping can do just that. Who knew that a game against Bordeaux would be a bigger game than a French Cup final? But here we are, viewers. This is Glory Hunter. Now, in recent fixtures, we've had to play Hakim right back, but not today. Goni comes back in alongside Shouter. Actually, no, Rendell can come back in as well. This is beautiful. Fitness and everything. Suspensions all being wiped away here, and we can go back to full strength. I didn't even realise that we were that fortunate, really. Everything else, though, I think will remain the same. So Nutty and Barrett will be at the back, of course. Lejeune, Zagrino in the centre with Byrne behind Schofield. Ruiz one side. Ludwig's going to get the nod again today so far this season. 9 goals. He's actually putting a bit of a shift, really. With Ortiz on the bench, Munoz on the bench as well. We're decent there. So let's see. Can these boys do the business? I hope so. Recent games, Schofield scored a couple. I'll say scored a couple. Scored 1. Hasn't been that prolific. I should say as well, the game against Nims, we were, I'm going to say fortunate, but we'll take it. Hopefully you can't hear the fan. It's.
They can hear it.
You're back?
Yeah, I'm back.
The series is nearly over.
Yeah, I thought I'd make a return,
Oh, good. Okay, you're wearing your mask. That's good as well.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's the rules.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd come back for one last bottle. So
That's enough. That'll be enough.
Good happen,
Viewers, let's continue.
Good happen.
Don't worry about it. People haven't even they've not even noticed. All right, team talk went surprisingly well. I'm not doing tunnel interviews at a time like this. Absolutely not. And of course, we know. I've just realised here, if we win the game, we go top of Ligue 1. PSG do not play today, so this would be our opportunity for the first time this season to go top of the league. I hope it happens. I don't know. I will say at this point, viewers, in case you feel like there's been a spoiler as we go close. Today, do I call today's episode the final? Oh, it is the final. Well, it might not be the final. I guess final question mark maybe. I don't. Europa League, Norwich. They stand in the way, viewers. I don't know what to call today's episode. Do I call it the final? Do I call it top of the league? I don't know. We're on the ball, keeping it quite nicely, although we're quite deep set here. So we're going to have to work it up forward and try and get in behind, maybe out onto the Ruiz, who's the best player in this whole league, viewers. He goes close-ish. 20 minutes gone. There's only 2 games going on today. So sharp, about 2 players off in 20 minutes. They've crumbled, viewers. I said PSG are in the mud. So are Sochaux. Are they battling for relegation? No, they're probably going to be fine. How long can they continue at 0-0 with 10 men? This is fascinating for us. I love how, by the way, this has become such a 2-horse race now. It is ourselves, and why aren't we winning, by the way? We've had a few chances here and there, but we haven't so far created anything, it feels like. I need more aggressive. Not happy with performance so far. I noticed that Ruiz is struggling as well. I think Ortiz, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get him straight on. I'm tempted to make a change elsewhere as well. Do I? I think we'll save Akiza. We'll save Lujan for later on. Munoz as well could maybe feature. In fact, with the Zagrino on a booking, I'm going to bring my yeah, this is happening now, early. I'm going to go more positive as well. The away side, we're going to have to take a few more risks, I think. We'll demand a little bit more. Is that ball to Ortiz from Gonny's very good? Is it played into the centre? There's Schofield, the big man, the £60 million man. Dave Schofield's 13th goal of the season. What an impact he's had since arriving in Marseille. As that then, we now know, is a huge goal in the context of the French divisions. I've been here for a while now, remember. I've been here for, what, sixth year in France? This is the first time that I can remember that we are top of the table. Exciting stuff as Munhoz there does brilliantly to intercept. Can he get the shot? Oh, he can't. Free kick to Bordeaux. Whipped in, and it's dangerous and it's in. And we were on the top for a very short amount of time. It's going to be 1-1. And I'm going to have to continue with this extra bit of risk. I think it's a good delivery to the back post. It's headed in. A great leap from Robert Young there as, 1-1. Not ideal. Burns having a shocker. I mean, hang on. We've got a chance. Let's see what happens here. Burns free kick played in. Ortiz is there. I don't know how it's not gone in, but it hasn't. Ludwig on a booking. I'm thinking Louis Jean is going to be the guy, I think. And do you know what? Burns coming off for a keys that I'll make it. Oh, I can't! Too many changes. Oh, I've got to choose then. I've got to get this right. This is such a crucial moment. I think Akiza, for me, is the guy. He's a creative maestro in the centre. That's going to be my move. I can't believe Keith Byrne coming off is going to be the play here. That's bold, but I trust the midfield. I think we're going to be fine. As speaking of which, Munhoz running straight forward at goal, getting a little bit lucky. Oh, he's got to finish that. Surely, viewers. Goodness me, what a chance. Half an hour to go, and I've had a few iffy draws in Europe. I've had some late moments. How are Leon not winning? 20 minutes to go. I've got to go attacking, haven't I? 20 minutes. I can't not. I prefer not to, but here we are. This is the situation we're in. Is there anything we can change here going forward? Ortiz, I might put him up alongside Schofield. Maybe push for this a little extra. Maybe Louis Jean as an inside forward. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know that Akiza likes to be a playmaker more than he likes to be an attacking midfielder so much. So let's try that as well. 12 minutes to go. Oh, dearie me, I don't like this at all. We should go more direct. I think we should play wider, go more direct. Let's focus things down the left-hand side. Let's get it out there towards I forgot his name. So towards Louis Jean and no, Ludwig. We didn't bring Louis Jean on. I'm all over the place, viewers. I feel like I made a change. I made no changes. 5 minutes to go. Leon winning as well. This is a terrible. He's got a knock now, a proper knock too. There's 6 minutes. I'm going to change of tack. I'm going to do something which might be so stupid. I don't know, but I'm going to try and pass. I'm going to try and pass our way through. I'm going to try and create one more moment, slowing it down a little bit, and just seeing if we can ticky-taka our way through. So I'm going to have to play a higher tempo, I think, which is a bit risky to do. This is not... Don't try this at home, folks. That's how I believe I'm going to get the goal. And if it comes to nothing, of course, I'll look like a fool. If we ticky-taka our way to victory... It's not going to... I can't believe it. I'm going to draw with Bordeaux, aren't I? I've drawn with Bordeaux. We're not even top. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're not good enough today. It's the sort of match we should be winning. I've drawn away at Bordeaux. In effect, I've got to say, and I don't, you can be critical of what I've done tactically here. Admittedly, I've been doing pretty well this season. The boys have not put in a shift there. I've been let down by a few individuals there, in my opinion. Keith Byrne has absolutely wet himself. Ruiz has picked up a knock, and that's clearly knocked him for 6. Schofield's the only one that comes out with any credit. Nuts. That's so annoying. Ruiz is out for a couple of weeks. He's actually going to miss the cup final now, as is Ludwig. I won't give him an injection, I don't think. But yeah, they're both going to miss now the French Cup final. So that game couldn't have got much worse, viewers, if we're being honest, could it? It is a slip-up that's been described in the press. I now need, and I knew this already really, I need PSG to lose a game, which they've done once this season to us. I need PSG to lose a game. They play this weekend, so I'll keep an eye on what they do in their game against Lens, but they're bottom of the league, so I'm not expecting a great deal. And again, we don't need them to lose one. We need them to lose one and then draw another somewhere. So that's the real issue we've got on our hands right here. And now Burns injured. Are you kidding? He's got a bruised ankle, which I think is going to rule him out as well. It's going to be one of those, like, touch it. I could probably risk him with the end of the season the way it is. Can I really afford to take that risk? I also like that I'm playing a team wearing yellow and green 3 games in a row. Doesn't happen very often. Just thought I'd note that. It is Norwich twice, so it's less impressive. Well, this is less than ideal, viewers. I've got to be honest. Bellingham can't play, Byrne can't play, Ruiz and Ludwig also not going to play this one. So our team, but defensively, pretty strong. I'm going to bring Shelton in as well. Why not? Give him a game, viewers. He deserves it. Him and Nutty are going to be at the back. Hakim's going to play left back. Goni's going to play right back. Mohoz and Segrino in the centre. Akiza behind Schofield. Ortiz, Louis-Jean. It's a bit makeshift because of the situation that we're in. I guess players like Lejeune can do with the break, and this is a weird time to give a player like Lejeune a break, but the cup games, the league games matter more than the cup games. So that's the situation we find ourselves in. Barrett as well needs a bit of a rest. Rendell, out for Shelton. This is a gamble, viewers, but hopefully, but it doesn't really matter, which is weird. Hopefully you still want to see a cup final, because as much as I sit here and say it doesn't matter, it's still a chance at a trophy. Defending our trophy as well, as they're playing a slightly more defensive version. The big shock, really, from this whole graphic is that Camavinga's still playing football, 36 years of age, a real-life player in the final year of Glory Hunter. It's surprising. I'll have to put together a Glory Hunter Best 11 video at some point. Maybe we'll do a squad in total, but yeah, we'll have to do a Best 11 video at some point. Who would be in your best 11? Who is 3 players that have to make your best 11? Is it my favourite 11 or best 11? That's the question, isn't it? Is it my best 11 or favourite 11? Or do you want to see both? I don't know, really. I guess we'll have to think about it. All right, then, playing Leon. They're in the red today. We are in the traditional white and blue, despite being the away side, actually. And they're wearing... I thought as the home, sort of designated home side, they would probably be in the white, but no, not today. As they're knocking it around quite neat. It's a big pitch, this, compared to some of the other pitches I feel like I play on in this country. As again, they're just keeping it. This is great football, not particularly entertaining highlight viewers, I'll be honest. As they decide to go forward, it's a great ball. Blimey, in behind Shelton. It's hit the post, and Kalasa has just about claimed it. That was a bit dangerous. I might just go attacking here. I'm tempted just to go a little bit all out on them and just see. I know we're playing sort of a rotated side, but I still think we're good enough to win as they're forward on the left-hand side. This is a big moment for them, though. They probably really want to win this, comparatively to us, that it'd be great, but we have our sights. I can't believe I've drawn with Bordeaux, viewers. Sorry, it's just hit me again. It's like a wave of sadness has come over me there as they're just keeping the ball. Again, it's good football, but it's really quite boring. Eventually, we've won it back. Keys has tried to play a ball forward that wasn't particularly good, and they pick it up again. Possession-wise, they're doing brilliantly. Are they going to score as well? They are. It's been disallowed for offside. Ngomi is not going to get that goal, I'm afraid. We've got an attack in. I'm trying to make things happen a little bit here. I'm trying to get this side turned and running backwards because I think that's where they're not going to be particularly good. But it doesn't really seem to be happening that way at all so far. They are so good at keeping possession to the point where half an hour in, I'm actually going to make a switch here. I'm not going to counter press because I think it's a waste of... frankly, I think it's a waste of time. We might as well sit more defensively. So we eventually play this again. Sit more defensively, try and hold off a little bit of the pressure and then break on them when we're actually in position to do so rather than getting caught out by pressing in positions where we're not doing it particularly well. They go close again. Let's see if that has any impact. So far, 27% possession. Not very good. They've been forced into a change. Salazar has had to go off, and now the first highlight that we've had in quite some time going our way as Zagrino finds Louis-Jean. He goes back inside to Zagrino, who I don't think he'll shoot from there. Well, he may well do. Well, he goes for it. It's not a particularly good effort. Still 0-0. Can't imagine the pressure if this was the final season. I had to win it in the final year. I had to do a double. I'm somewhat pleased that's not the case. And if after 20 years, the reason that I don't complete the domestic portion of Glory Hunter is PSG, there's something quite horrendous about that. What's happening to our attackers in the last 2 games? Are we all right, boys? Is everything okay? Yanchev's coming on. I don't know what else to do here. Mdal's going to feature. Get him on the pitch. And the other 2, I'm just going to trust to, actually put in a performance in this game, maybe, just as an idea. Of course, Mdal's come on. He's almost guaranteed to assist or score because it's Mdal and it's me, and we're the best of friends. Okay, we're still pressing a little bit towards them. We're not doing it as urgently. And, of course, we're pressing really after the ball has been lost as they're continuing forward. Deary me. All right, it's all well and good turning off counter pressing. Let's just get pressing generally down entirely. Stand off them. Let them. They're not really doing anything when they've got the possession. Having a lot of it, doing very little. It's going to be a case of if our front players can do anything. I'm looking at you, Mdal. I'm looking at you, Yanchev, because Akiza and Schofield right now are having a bit of a shocker. It's been a pretty even game. We're going to go back to balance as they've got a corner. 82 minutes in. Oh, if I lose this, it's what a depressing episode this is going to be. One final bottle, viewers, as Mahaz there is struggling. Lejeune He's not really fit for this, but I don't really have much choice. He needs the rest. He's coming on for the final few minutes. I worry, though. I assume this goes to extra time and not straight to penalties. So that's my big concern, as the ball to the back post and Kalasa saves. I mean, the thing is, I'm bringing Lejeune on quite late, who is probably fitter than most players on the pitch and is extremely good, as Dell actually picks it up from a brilliant kick out from Kalasa. As is that going to be a corner? I think it is going to be a corner, viewers, as late pressure from Marseille here. Never mind, didn't even get it as a highlight. Didn't matter. Oh, hello. There we are. We are over the allotted time, but there is one more highlight. Football Manager can do some crazy things sometimes. Is there about to be one more load of crazy? Back to Lejeune. Yanchev, drop down. Yanchev again. Goni, surely a winner. Late on here. Goni, go on, my boy. That's what we're talking about. 93 minutes gone. And thank goodness we don't have some extra time, especially with European games coming up as well. Goni, with his second goal of the season, somehow has got himself the victory. Yanchev knocks it down to him. The confidence of a right back that has scored one goal this season to go forward, hit it on his weaker foot, the goalkeeper. Deary me. Question marks all over him, viewers. But that's what we want to see. Full time. It's disgusting, and I love it. It's Marseille 1, it's Lyon 0, and victory has been confirmed. That felt harsh on Lyon a little bit, but equally I'd have been gutted if we've lost that. Well, another trophy in the books. I've won 2 trophies in France. Does that count? Does it count? Does it? Just doesn't count. A challenge that I've made up and created. I have technically failed, and I'm still persevering with it. Thank you for, I said it before, thank you for still coming with me on the journey. That's a shame. That's a real shame. European games coming up. I think we've got a game in the middle of that as well. Yeah, we play Nantes, of course. We will not do that game, as we'll focus tomorrow, viewers, on the final episode, the final official episode of Glory Hunter. 3 games, Montpellier, Guingamp, and Lyon. It's going to be, hopefully it's going to be beautifully emotional, and hopefully there's something to play for. Let's just check in on what PSG do against Lens. I'm expecting absolutely nothing. If they want to do me a big favour here, shock the world, shock you, shock me, then I'm all for that. So we'll just see how that develops in Ligue 1. I don't want to do anything here. I just want to go for it. I just want to keep. We're sticking with this, viewers. This is like live radio where we're waiting for someone to turn down their radio. I'm just hoping. This is good news. This is really, really good news. Oh, the trialists. I forgot to mention any of this, viewers. We'll just check out how some of those guys are getting on. Where am I here? I want to go to the youth candidates. We've got none there. The contracts have already been signed. We've got this guy coming through. It's the last season, viewers. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. As here we are. Lons, do me a favour. It's so unlikely. They're probably going to win about 9-0. But here we are, bottom of the league, Lons. Can they get at least a point? Do something magical? They can't. Okay, never mind. PSG didn't do brilliantly, though. 3-1 against them is not even that good. 4 points still the gap. 4 games still to go. So I'll see you tomorrow for it. If you're looking forward to it, drop a like. Enjoyed this. We want another trophy. Come on, give it up. Let's aim for 1,000. And I'll see you again tomorrow for a whole lot more. We love with care. From me, that's Benji, the penultimate episode. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
I called this. I said this would happen.
Shut up.